Hey now, welcome back into the line on Talk 99.5. Taste Buds hanging out. Craig Westbrook, Carrie back there on the proverbial ones and twos, keeping us on the air. We got special guests all over the place. We're on the line with, truthfully, a Birmingham music icon. I mean, if you did anything musically in school in the city of Birmingham for a long time, you probably went to Nuncie's and got you a band instrument, at least.
Hmm.
If you didn't just go in there and walk around. I'll date myself a little bit, but when my mom used to work in the HR department down there in the post office downtown, uh, I would go to
I
pick
just
her
saw your
up.
picture.
I would go down there and pick her up, and if I had some extra time, I would first walk through Rogers Army Navy store, and then I would make a few extra steps and come over and look at all the beautiful brass instruments that you guys had at Nuncie's. So
Absolutely.
And Gary still gets them
Yep.
for people.
yeah,
I still go around. I was all over South Alabama yesterday. This is my 46th year to sell musical instruments all over. I'm up here in Nashville today buying out a store, as a matter of fact. But
well, Gary,
yeah,
we
I'm
would
still
love to.
grateful and thankful.
We appreciate you calling in and chatting with us for a few minutes, but I'd love for you to come and sit down for an hour with us one evening when you have an opportunity on the Breaking Bread radio program. Just talk a little bit about you and your history and your connection to all the
Well,
fine
you're
music
so
that's come
kind.
out of.
I could fill about 3 minutes, but I'll be glad to hang out with you.
He's being humble. Gary's got stories for days.
I'm
He,
sure.
he's interacted with so many people, and he's such a positive guy. He's a joyous light. Every room he walks into, he makes it better. He makes people laugh and smile. Together, when we travel around the country, we're like two 12-year-olds, and we just make people laugh, and we just have a good time, loving on people. And Gary's always handing them all my copies of my books. Like I said, he never comes short-handed. He's always giving people the books I've written, and then he's had me call 1,000 people on the phone, just like, hey, we call this guy and talk to him and encourage him or pray for this guy. He's an angel,
Love
you know.
that.
I see his wings flapping right now.
Love that. Zora, you got to hook him up with one of those really cool red puffy jackets you're wearing today. I just saw in that picture.
Oh, you see me wearing the jacket.
I
Huh?
love that
That's what
jacket. Yeah.
people. It's funny. It's a puffy jacket like all the other puffy jackets. But everybody who sees me walking anywhere, they go, "Oh my God, I love your jacket." I guess maybe it's because it's red.
It's
Because
red.
there's
Yeah.
a lot of
It's
million
a
puffy
confident
jackets
color.
out there.
Yeah.
But they like. I love red. I have lots of things that are red. But it's one of my favorite colors.
Like the Michelin Man.
The Michelin Man.
Oh, you
But that's super funny. But yeah.
Zor-
Anyway, and go ahead.
Oh no, Zora, I got a question for all your
Yeah.
years on the road. You know, I'm a big food guy. I make
Yeah.
cheeseburgers for a living. I'm curious, is there a bite of food that stands out from someplace from all those years, knocking back
Oh
the
man.
miles and beating on the drums? Is there a bite of food in particular that stands out that you could tell us about where it came from and maybe a little bit about what it was?
Well, it's hard to say because I love food, and throughout my travels of 45 years around the world, there's just different spots and different places, and it's like my love for music. Like I've had collected over 10,000. One time I had 15,000 music CDs. So that's an enormous library. I love all kinds of music, and I feel the same way about food. And so there's different places in the world where I've had incredible food. It's indicative to that nation or culture or city. And so I'm a foodie person. So it's hard to like pick any one thing. But what I love to do is find. And it's less and less now because everything's become like a chain, in the country. But there was a day when there were more individual ma and pa restaurants in each city. And so one of my joys was to kind of explore what's in this town and what do they make well here that they don't do anywhere else. I was doing diners, drives, and drive-ins before that was a show. I was living that, like going, what's the like, I'm down in Louisiana. I'm looking for like the best gumbo I can find.
Right.
In Alabama and Georgia, and everybody makes it different, So it's hard to pinpoint any one specific food, But now my wife's an amazing cook, and she makes almost everything. And so I go, sometimes she makes stuff that's better than in restaurants. But I do have one. I think it was for Lenny Kravitz's 40th birthday, and he had a very special party in Paris at this. No, here I'll give you a funny food story. Okay, if you asked for a funny food story, so on one of the tours I was doing with Lenny Kravitz, this might have been like 20 years ago or so, we were on this extreme diet so we could get to 6% body fat. We all looked like Bruce Lee on stage. We were ripped to shreds. You could look up the pictures. But the way you get there is we're on this 21 diet where all you have is broccoli soup every single day with some cauliflower in it. And then every third day they'd come and bring you like a peanut or something for protein, like a little piece of chicken or whatever. And so it was this way of getting really, really lean. And one day, I was getting kind of sick of it because we were, we got lean, we got ripped, we got shredded, but I'm like, man, I want some food. And I was just like, man, I don't know if I can do another bowl of this broccoli cauliflower soup. And then Lenny goes, F it, that's it. We're going out to eat tonight. This was in Miami in South Beach. And he took the band and we went to Emeril Lagasse's place in South Beach in Miami. And we ate like we were going to the chair. It was like, he couldn't bring us, it was like we'd never eaten before. And after that strict 21 days of that, it's like we got our get out of jail free card. And I've never forgotten that meal because it felt so incredible after eating nothing but broccoli and cauliflower soup.
Can you
there's your food story.
Thank you, brother. Can you describe it? Not like I haven't done it a lot. I definitely have played in front of a lot, some smaller crowds. We had some wonderful opportunities to open up for some folks at some major festivals. Can you describe what it feels like when you can't see the back of the crowd from?
It's actually, so I have a memoir that just got recently released. It's my true life story. It's called Maria's Scarf. Maria's Scarf. Maria was my mother. Maria raised 7 children alone. She was an immigrant from Mexico. Our fathers abandoned us when we were infants. And so she raised 7 children alone. We grew up in Compton. We lived in the hood. At one point, we moved to rural Oregon and lived in a car. So my true life story is like Rocky, Rudy, the Blind Side meets Forrest Gump. It's the story. It's an epic overcoming story that will make you laugh. It will make you cry. It will make you angry, but you'll leave with inspiration. So I'm telling you about the book for a reason. One, because it just came out, and it's a beautiful hardback book that was just voted most inspirational nonfiction book at a big literary award. 2, I narrated it on Audible, so if you're a book listener, you can listen to it. But if you go on Amazon and look it up, there's 224 reviews, and everyone's 5 stars. The only reason I say that is because the book's really touching people's hearts. But the reason I'm telling you the story is the opening chapter of the book, the opening story that I open up with is I'm playing for about 1 million people in Washington, D.C. It's 1985, the 4th of July. I'm playing with New Edition, and I'm telling you about this concert from this. I'm 21 years old, and I'm telling you from this 21-year-old's perspective, and I'm telling you, I'm giving you the view, and you feel like you're at the concert, and I'm telling you, the reader, and the only thing that was important is that Mama was watching back home in Los Angeles. It was going to be on HBO or Showtime or whatever. And it's a very moving scene of this kid. And then I go back and say, but nobody knew me who I really was. Nobody knew I was the kid who lived in a car with his mother. Nobody knew that I stole clothes out of a Goodwill drop-off box. And it's this really beautiful juxtaposition of this kid with a dream and how his mother infused him with faith to believe he could do it. But yes, playing for when you can't see the back of the room, or in that place, it was a sea of humanity. And there's some pictures
on the National Mall.
Yeah, on the National Mall. It's like there was no. It's like most concerts could be 50,000, 25,000 in a venue, 100,000 if the venue's big enough. But this is a free concert for the whole city, so it was people as far as the eye could see. And there's a beautiful picture in the middle of the memoir of me at that concert. And that actual concert's on my YouTube channel where you could see me perform for the 1 million people. But it was an amazing feeling and something that's almost supernatural because, when I was in that moment, I'm kind of going, here I am, this young kid, and with two little pieces of wood, these two little sticks in my hand, God's given me this ability to have power over rhythm, and that I can make a million people bob their head in a certain direction. I can make a million people dance, and if I stop, they all stop. So it was an epiphany of just the glory of that gift, of how beautiful the gift of rhythm is, that it brings people joy, and it's transcendent and it's universal. I've played in the jungles of Ghana, Africa, where I was the first non-black person they'd ever seen. And the minute I played on the congas, the tribal chiefs were going off, and it was like a Flintstone movie. And they were like, you could just see they were just elated with joy, and yet they didn't speak my language, I didn't speak theirs. So there's something beautiful about music and rhythm that you can be anywhere in the world, and it's universal, and it touches people's hearts. And I've never taken for granted, and I've played my heart out, whether it's a sea of humanity or whether it's 6 people out of college. I've given life my all, no matter, and Gary can attest that wherever we go, people matter. It doesn't matter if there's, sometimes I'll get more nervous with one person in the crowd than a million people.
Sure.
If it's one of my idols in the crowd who means everything to me, it'd be like a kid having Michael Jordan sit at the sidelines and watch you play. I'll be more nervous with the one guy that matters than the million people I don't know. But there was nobody more important for me that day in the audience than knowing my mother was there, because she basically is the one who told me I would do these great things. And I won't give away the whole book because there's a lot, but there's a reason why I wear the scarf. There's a reason why it's called Maria's Scarf, and the scarf is what knitted our hearts together. But it's a book that will touch anybody's heart who has a pulse.
That's
I
a
love
beautiful
that.
thing, man. Hey, listen, guys, Gary, Zorro, we very, very, very much appreciate y'all calling in and giving us a little bit of your time. If it's okay, I'll get your information from Craig, and we can set up a time for one or both of y'all to come on our show in the evening.
Thank
And,
you.
and I
Love
just
to.
really appreciate the opportunity. We'd love to give you more time to plug the book and all those things. We're up against the break, and I got a few folks that want to talk to Craig before we get out of here. So, man, we just really appreciate the time, the testimony, and the
Thanks for your
story.
time.
And Gary, with
Thank you,
Zorro's
guys.
permission, I would love to get his number, so next time I'm in Nashville, I could have lunch with him and continue hearing these awesome
Absolutely.
stories.
Yeah, and go to
Yeah.
ZorroTheDrummer.com. It's pretty amazing.
I love
Yeah,
it.
and Gary will give that to you. Thank you guys for
Thank
having
you.
us on. And,
Yes, sir.
And God bless all your listeners.
Yes, sir. Peace. Y'all have a Merry Christmas. All right, we got to take a break. John, thank you for holding. I know you got a question for Craig, and
Thank
he's
you,
got to
John.
go when we get out. You'll probably be the last question for him. But you were listening to The Line on Talk 99.5. Stay tuned. Jesus, she's ashamed. Get you. Let's forget the past.
I'm not able
To break at the bend. Welcome back in to the line. Carrie just laying it down like it's Kids Bop, and we're all just here for it. Feels like I just got out of high school. I absolutely love it. Hanging out with our brother Craig Westbrook from Birmingham Broker, and John is on the line with a question. Why can't I say question?
Question.
Question. You know what I mean. John, what's up, brother?
Hey guys, I got a question for Craig.
We got around, so.
We got ours.
Hey Craig, so I started following you on Facebook recently, and I love the posts you've been making about the marketplace gibberish
Yeah.
and how to avoid that. And I just thought that was such a great, marketing scheme. And I was wondering how you came up with that and where you're looking to go with your company.
Well, that was just the early days. Early days. I mean, this is a few months ago.
You're a social media veteran now.
But early days of Sora 2, which is just this AI model that I've been using to try to come up with kind of funny videos and whatnot. But the marketplace gibberish, I don't know. I just wanted some kind of little tagline at the end. And that was my first time to ever play with my voice only. But it's been fun trying to come up with the little things. But we were trying to hit all the high points of like, what if marketplace was real? Having to deal with the people with their crazy negotiation tactics, with their lowball offers, with their is this available, the outlandish things that people will ask you to do, to trade, just the whole chaotic scenario of the marketplace.
I've seen you represent yourself as a white glove service for people who can bring you their car and, you take care of the rest for them so they don't have to deal with that.
Yeah, that's what we try to do. I mean, the point is to take the headache away, and represent someone's car fully, respectfully, and coming from real estate, there's a term in Alabama. It's called being a limited consensual dual agent, where you're trying to represent the buyer and the seller equally. So in the white glove service, we're trying to represent the buyer and the seller equally. We're trying to sell a car that has a story, a background, some history, who's owned it, why they're selling it, where they've maintained it, anything that makes it more than just a car that a buyer is buying. It's not something that came from an auction, with no history, and you wonder why they're selling it. Did the thing have problems? So white glove, yes, we're taking care of the customers, but we're also trying to put a bow tie on the product that we're selling as well.
Well, I'll say I've been by your shop, and it's definitely a unique experience for anyone just in the market looking to sell or even looking to buy. Your waiting room is cool, and your staff is awesome, and everyone seems to be happy to be there. So I really respect what you're doing, and keep it up, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks for the words of encouragement.
John, you have a Merry Christmas, brother. Thank you very much.
That guy almost sounded staged.
He did. I was wondering if you'd had him call in.
Is that a plant?
Yeah.
Was that a plant?
Well,
Yeah.
I don't recognize the voice, but he sounded a little staged.
That's all right. Your best friend called in earlier. You didn't recognize his voice. So.
And I don't know that. I swear, I don't think that's him.
I tell you what, with friends like Craig, who needs enemies?
Right?
If that was Matt, my mind is blown. But I think he's just messing with me. Back to the receding hairline. Like, he asked me to take a selfie with a peace symbol with you in the background. I did it, and then he sends me an image of my balding head.
That is some trolling right there,
Yeah.
because that means he's watching the YouTube feed, and
Right.
he realizes, hey, if I just get him to turn around, that's
Exactly.
next level right
yeah,
there.
And
I want to meet that guy.
They're probably all on the couch laughing at me right now, and that's fine.
We want the four of you watching to know we appreciate you.
Yeah. Thanks, all four.
It's great.
Well, man, I have to run. I've got to be in Gardendale by 2, but I couldn't miss the opportunity to talk to what sounds like a plant.
We know you got to go, brother. Is there anything that we haven't covered that you need to let people know about before you make like a banana and split?
Just next time that we're going to get together, because you guys were a blast. I've really, really, really enjoyed this.
Well, we appreciate the opportunity. We appreciate the relationship, and I value your friendship heavily. Can't thank you enough for the things that you do outside of Birmingham Broker, helping to take care of people. You're a godsend to your community and to a lot of folks around you. And we're like we said, we could not do the Breaking Bread radio program every day without the support of Birmingham Broker. And thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, thank
Will,
you very much.
Yeah.
We don't see you before then,
JD.
man. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to y'all.
All right, we got 30 minutes to go. Do you pee in the shower? 205-545-9950. This is the line on Talk 99.5. Hey now, come back and see us. Welcome back into the line on Talk 99.5. Taste Buds, Cold kicking it live. Filling in more than adequately. If I do pat myself on the back properly.
I'd give us 11 out of 10.
At least.
At least.
At least. Oh, look at this.
Oh.
We drummed up another taste bud.
Oh, no.
My taste buds was tingling.
Hey now.
How y'all doing?
Well, good, man. We just been in here providing some extra value
Yes.
for Birmingham Broker and giving folks an opportunity to reach out and speak with him directly about the white glove services that they offer.
Awesome.
You know?
I saw him briefly through the stream, and I kind of poked my head in here. But y'all were talking. Y'all were immersed in conversation.
Well, we were Gary Archer,
Mm-hmm.
the former proprietor of Nuncie's Music.
Yes. Shout out to Gary.
Saw fit to call in and had his buddy Zorro, who was a longtime drummer for Lenny Kravitz and New Edition and Bobby Brown and whatnot. So we talked to him for a little while, and he's gonna come. He's gonna come join us on our show one evening.
Nice.
So we can further that discussion. So I think it's been good.
Productive.
Very productive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We haven't had to talk about diarrhea or animals are our friends or any of those things.
Yet.
You had to
there's
pull out
still
that big
time.
old wheel that he pulls out around this time.
You know what? I mean, Carrie, should we just do it off the cuff?
Yeah.
Just
pick something.
just to do
Randomly.
it. I mean, I don't know that we could come up with a story
Yeah.
if it landed on something, but
We could make something up.
we could do our best. You want to give us a shot at the
Yeah,
wheel
let me
of
pull it out
seconds?
real quick and see what I can come up with. Let's see.
Excuse us while he
whip
whips
this
that out.
I'm glad he's behind the glass.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. You ready?
Dangerous.
Yeah.
He did put it on the glass.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time once again for the wheel of segments.
All right, let's see what this bad boy lands on.
Don't do drugs.
I got thrown out of my trailer. All because of one thing. Free basing cocaine.
Don't do drugs. No. Don't you do it now. Don't do drugs.
Y'all got some stories, right?
Well, I don't have any stories.
Well, you know what? It's funny because it says don't do drugs, but drug prices, according to Trump, will come down fast next year.
Hey, that was perfect.
They're also going to, since they just reclassified the Mary Jane yesterday,
The devil's lettuce.
there will be more opportunity to study its long and short-term effects on the human brain and anatomy.
Or you could just ask. Never mind.
Ask me. I don't care.
What's your favorite drug?
Axe me.
Well, since you asked, Carrie, my favorite drug is actually not a drug at all. It's an herb. Because technically, a drug, according to Webster's dictionary, is any two compounds chemically altered to produce a state or an elixir. And turns out, for the reefer, all you got to do is put a seed in the ground, give it some water and some sunlight, and voila! Doesn't have it to be altered in any way, shape, form, or fashion. So it's an herb,
If only it was that easy.
not a drug.
Right.
Prove to everybody else. It's not
Say-
a
say
drug,
all-
it's a seed.
Yeah, say that to everybody who's in prison right now for that.
Hey, listen, I'm not in prison for that. There were probably a couple times that I could have been. But I was smart enough to just step out of the car, throw my keys in it, lock the doors, and tell them you're going to need a warrant for that. Did I have to walk home? Sure. But where I did not walk to was prison.
Or out of.
Or
Yes.
out of.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
'Cause I was wondering where all that baby oil went.
you know where it went. It's just like earlier when JD was rubbing off on me.
All right, so this is what you're going to get for, wait a minute, what did I walk into? I thought we were talking about other stuff. Anyway.
Don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs. Well, this is what you're going to get to when you listen to Breaking Bread 6 to 7. Yeah, this is a little taste of it, a little
Yeah.
sample.
This is a
Little taste of the taste buds.
it's a little,
Yeah.
it's a little tapas plate of what we do.
Yeah,
It's a
shareable
It's
dishes.
a small bite.
Is Darian producing tonight or you are?
We'll see. You never know. He may make an appearance.
He was here yesterday.
He was.
I was
wasn't
telling JD that that y'all were going at each other pretty good.
Oh.
he?
Yesterday.
Wait a minute, what? What
Yeah.
we did? What?
Come again? What?
Wait a minute, huh?
That's-
What? Wait, what?
That
What did we
seems
do?
weird.
What did we do?
Huh?
What?
When he was Darian was on his phone,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
and you were like, if you weren't on your phone, the irony of that.
I didn't get a chance to listen.
Right.
I was at dinner.
Yeah.
You were you were
was
hanging out with some of
hobsnobbing.
your highfalutin friends.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you know,
He
they,
didn't go by. Just like you, William. He did not go by JD. He went by James.
He was James yesterday.
Shaken, not stirred.
I'm not. I really don't like that name for whatever reason.
When he stepped up into the crowd, they were
Right.
like, ladies and gentlemen, James Deere.
Yes.
It was on.
With the E.
That's Mob Inc. sponsor of the year if you're nasty.
That's true. That's Redland
Yes.
Rifle.
Yes.
You know, speaking of Mob Inc., they're doing a pretty awesome thing tomorrow. Now, it is a closed event. You will not be able to go. But those guys are taking some time to ride some kids with some difficulties for some hot laps in their super fancy sports cars around Barber Motorsports track tomorrow.
Sweet.
Tomorrow.
We appreciate that. We appreciate the time. I actually have a young man that I'm taking out there that's going to get a ride.
Oh, that's
So
cool.
I'm pretty excited about going to see and hear the vroom vroom.
Nice.
Yeah.
Those guys do amazing stuff for the community.
They do.
Shout out to them.
They do. Anything in particular coming up on Leland Live that
Yeah.
you want people
We're
to
going
know
to be
about?
live.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, never know. And there's a lot of stuff talking about, especially what Trump is doing right now. The situation that happened in Brown University, them finding that the suspect, and
The Brown shooter.
Yeah, the Brown shooter.
Yeah, don't refer to him as the brown shooter.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Did you see that?
The funny thing to me was, so
Oh.
Matt Murphy had reposted that, and I had seen it. But I'm gonna pull it out for. I'm
Wait.
gonna.
Whoa.
I'm gonna pull it
Glad
out.
we're on
so
the
you-
radio.
I'm gonna pull it out so you can.
You're
You can
streaming
look
right
at
now.
it.
No, we're not. We're not streaming right now.
And well, you should pull it up and pull it out so you can look at it yourself. It's uncanny how much the person who was asking him not to be referred to as the brown shooter anymore looks like Leland Whaley in the face.
Oh gosh.
Oh, I'm about to go look at that again.
You
'cause
should
I-
absolutely look at it.
And he
because-
was out of town this weekend, right?
Yeah, he was. He was up there. He was in that kind of like
He was
vicinity.
in that area.
Yeah.
doppelganger.
Yeah.
Is what they not have found a better word for people who look like each other. Where did
Twins?
doppelganger
I mean, I
come from?
like it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
Is it just because too many syllables for you, or what?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That works.
I mean, did the guy? Is it
I'd
named
rather
after
have
his
like a
doppelganger
doppel.
name?
I'd rather have a doppelgangbanger than just a
They probably got those too.
doppelganger. You know.
Did
Now we're getting into the show that everybody knows and loves.
did the person who ever came up with that, was his last name Doppelganger?
You know, I really don't know the history of.
And I don't have my phone,
doppelganger.
so
yeah, no.
Well, somebody will.
Well, it's. I mean, you're on the radio. You shouldn't
According
be on
to
your
some
phone.
philosophers, back in 1862,
Is that when Columbus sailed the ocean blue?
I wasn't around.
Okay.
But supposedly, a sailor looked up into the sky, and there was a meteor, and it looked like a meteor that had actually appeared once before in 1861, and it looked like it was carrying a proverbial doppelgang of payload. So he was like, "Wow, that's almost a doppelganger." And everybody was like, "What's that?" And he was like, "It's a thing that looks like another thing."
Speaking of comets, the 3I Atlas is apparently the closest it's going to get to Earth.
Is that the alien spaceship?
I think that's the alien spaceship. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I mean, I don't know. I've never been there. So
you say.
I mean, today.
Right.
I don't know. But apparently that's going to be the closest that
Are you able to see it in the night sky?
God, I hope not.
I mean, if it's that close.
What would an alien have to? What would an alien have to offer either of you
Tacos.
to probe you?
Oh, you said.
Like what would be an accept? What
right,
what would be?
I'm finna
Carrie,
go,
before we go to break,
All the Bitcoin.
tell us what would be an acceptable dowry from an alien life form for you to willingly be probed.
I don't know if there is there?
I apologize.
I mean, I think everybody's got a price.
I mean,
so I mean, it's just
what
a
do
matter.
they look like first? I mean,
There you go, Gary.
I mean,
They can shape shift into the best looking cart girl that you've ever seen. And I will say that I believe, like, to this point, for me, Inverness Country Club has the best looking cart girls. Cart ladies, I don't know how they.
May be true. I think the big question is it videoed? Is it going to end up on YouTube?
You get something extra.
Price changes for that.
Yeah,
You get something extra if it ends up on an Aliens OnlyFans, of which there are plenty of Aliens
gotta
OnlyFans
be.
pages where they do nothing but show the probings.
how do
So
you
it'd be
know that?
onlyprobings.com.
Yes. Words have sounds and probes.com.
Oh gosh.
Let's take a break, and so we can give AJ and JD and Carrie a little bit of time to think about their probing price.
I said tacos.
He did.
You're
And
getting
quickly.
probed just from.
He said it quickly, too.
I mean, are they at least fish tacos? I mean, what?
He said it way too fast. AJ's like, you had me up probe. Tacos.
Tacos. I really like tacos.
Make them street tacos. Trying to keep my cred. Welcome back into the line on Talk 99.5. I kind of imagine this song playing in the background while Kerry is receiving his alien probing.
I think AJ should go first.
He's
going to.
He's there.
And he knows you can get tacos here, right?
The
You
what?
didn't have to get the aliens.
I
to
mean,
serve.
that's
You get
actually
cheap too.
It's actually
I mean,
where
really.
he is. As soon as the aliens heard that all it would take was some tacos, he is actually in his office. I guess you will have to wait
Covered in tacos right
to
now.
6 p.m. to find out if he's still too blessed to be depressed. Little extra blessings from the probing, I guess.
Man.
I don't think I'll partake in this. I'll just tell him to kill me.
That's fair. That's fair. What if the alien is actually just like a reptilian from Z? What was that show back in the day with the reptilian people?
Land of the Lost?
No.
Sleestack.
Oh well, I
No
forget.
idea.
They wore red suits. V was that
For
name of that
Vendetta?
show. No, it wasn't V for Vendetta, but I think it was just V is what that show was.
I vaguely remember that. Yeah,
came
you're
on in
right.
the 80s.
Yeah, early 90s.
Yeah, had that guy in it. Yeah.
And he was a police detective.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. It was a good show.
We'd like to sincerely thank and show our appreciation to Andrew McLean for having us fill in the last 3 days.
Should we be offended he didn't call in the other 2 days?
No, I think he was busy.
Okay. Probably
He was-
him right there.
He was doing things. He's calling to report on his probing.
Skin diving.
Yes.
Bali.
Yeah.
Did he find any lava rocks?
Lava rock finding.
Yeah.
Drinking out of that cool water in the glacier in Antarctica.
He's a man on a mission. Clarice.
Hello, Clarice. I can't wait to answer this call. But you were never able to finish Silencing the Lambs, Clarice.
It's a weird movie. This is a good one, though.
It is. Clarice, what's up? Welcome into the program.
Hey, was it not? Did V not stand for victory? Wasn't it not like the aliens against the humans? Wasn't that what the V stood for, or do I remember incorrectly?
No, I think that it was something, but I don't remember if it was V for victory. But I do think that the show was called V. I think that you're absolutely
It was V.
correct.
I remember we all talked about it. I think I was in like 7th grade, and I remember the episode where the lady had like a reptilian baby. And I
Yeah.
just remember thinking like when I grew up to be a woman, like I was going to have a reptilian baby, and I was scared to have a baby. So yeah. Anyway, I just thought I would call and, things 13-year-olds are afraid of.
Hey,
But
listen.
anyway, y'all have a good rest of the show. The 5 minutes that are left, I've enjoyed listening to y'all this week.
Thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much.
That's the way you end the call, Clarissa. We hope you have a very merry, merry Christmas. We do.
So alien ship or no?
I'm going yes. I'm a big believer in the aliens. I mean, if we were truly created in God's image and likeness, like I just think that humanity is just way too stupid to be the only thing. He was just like, I'm gonna make these aliens and then give them so that the people have something to speculate about.
It sure has taken them a long time, though, to get here.
I think they've always been here.
But that meteor so-called spaceship's taken a while. They've been following it.
I think if you guys
think they go the speed of light, right?
For the people who
No.
watch the Sean Ryan podcast, there's actually an episode about secrets of the Vatican that's pretty entertaining, where they talk about how giants have visited every generation of people
The Nephilim?
since the beginning.
The Nephilim.
The Anunnaks, all that.
The babies of angels?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it does mention that in the Bible.
Yeah. Boomer.
V for visitor.
Boomer is on the phone. Boomer, what kind of booty would you require to be probed by alien life if they came here voluntarily?
I bet it's lifetime tickets. to
Somebody
Stallions.
else's. Somebody else's.
Somebody else's booty. Giddy up, baby.
Giddy up! No, V was for visitors, dude. And my favorite scene on that show was when Diane was deep throating that mouse.
Yeah.
That white mouse.
Yeah,
That
she
was-
just
that
slid
was
that thing on
pretty
down.
cool. Yeah. So anyhow, hey, Merry Christmas to everybody. I love each and every one of you. Y'all get out to Redland and get your boys, get your men some guns for Christmas. Get out to Chub Fathers for a good Christmas dinner, and come see the Stallions and grab your ticks.
That's TIX. Ticks.
TIX. Yeah.
Tango,
Yeah, I
India,
don't have
X-ray.
fleas and ticks, but I'd share them with some aliens if they need them.
Sharing
out,
is
guys.
caring, Boomer. Appreciate you, Merry Criminal.
That's right. That's right.
I thought I wasn't tripping. I thought that show was called V. It was groundbreaking.
Is that kind of like the movie where there was like a wrestler and he put on the glasses and he could see like the aliens or whatever? Do you remember that one?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, like the sunglasses or whatever, and then he could just see like not everybody was an alien or a robot or whatever it is. But that's probably from the 80s.
I'm convinced that I'm part alien because my cheeseburgers are out of this world.
Makes sense. I mean, who could make a better cheeseburger?
It's logical.
Because, I mean, aliens, they travel around. It takes a while to get from place to place, so they got a lot of time to, fix that recipe.
There are some places that make cheeseburgers as good as mine. I don't know if there's a lot of places that make cheeseburgers better than mine. But I'll tell you what, if you're a mom and pop cheeseburger joint, or even if you're one of these big guys, if you want to put a grip on it for charity and have a little head-to-head with a blind taste test, we can go. I ain't scared.
I don't think anybody's going to take you up on that.
I have nothing to lose. We can put it all on the radio. We can film it and put it on video.
Didn't you just get a review or something? Can
we
talk
are.
about that yet?
They have not. He has not dropped it yet. But we did. I've actually.
Is it just not hot enough or what?
I don't know, man. It's tepid. It's tepid, but it's getting hot enough for it to drop.
Soon it'll be hot in here,
dude. I don't know what has gotten into you today, but like you were just vibing on the little music tidbits.
I know.
I like it.
I did a lot of research.
I think you got some sleep last night.
I did get a little bit of sleep last night, actually. I did.
Great.
I did. 2 nights in a row, actually.
It's fantastic.
So I'm pretty excited about that. So that should do me for another 30 or 45 days.
I'm excited that USAA has finally gotten their stuff together, and you're finally about to get this brand new roof on your home from Noto Roofing.
They are I guess I signed the paperwork today. So Chris showed up to pick out some colors of the shingles. I was like, dude, just make them brown. I don't care. But he had like 50 colors in there. And
what'd you end up going with?
Brown, driftwood maybe, I think. I'm like, I don't know. What did green? I don't know, just whatever's up there. But he brought everything over, got all the paperwork signed, and I mean he drove all the way to the house from Coleman for like 10 minutes.
That's awesome.
And took care of that stuff, and so showed me where everything's gonna be laid out, like all the shingles, like the pallets of it. Went over, hey, look, there's going to be nails and stuff, but we're going to magnetize your yard 10 or 12 times before we leave this place. Where
That's
they're
why
going to put the dumpster.
That's why the ladies love Noto.
Because they're going to magnetize it?
No, because Chris is going to give them the best 10 minutes.
I would say it was the best 10 minutes.
Hey, thanks for putting up with us for the last couple of days. We appreciate it. If you don't usually, tune in Monday through Friday, 6 to 7 p.m. for the Taste Buds and Breaking Bread Radio. JD, AJ, the Chub Father, Darian when he's available and decides to grace us with his presence. See ya, cuz!